Hi, welcome to Eight Limbs of Fury. I'm Kiana, and today we're going to be doing a gentle class. So, gentle yoga is great for right before bed, or if you're having just like a low energy day and you just need to chill out. So, let's get started. I have a bolster with me. That's pretty much all you'll need for this class today. Bolster, a couple of pillows. We're going to be doing some forward folding, something to hug, something to sit on. So go ahead and sit up in any comfortable seated position. Legs can be bent like this. Crisscross applesauce is great. So sit up tall. We'll be starting with resonance breath. We'll be using a vibrational sound that times out the evenness of the breath. And with that, exhale out all your air. Look down the tip of your nose and breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, let the breath fill belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. Again. And we'll take one more just like this, breathing in. Breathing out. Take your right thumb to the right nostril. Close the right nostril. Breathe in through the left. Breathe out through the left. Breathing in and out. Let the shoulder and right hand be soft. Take another breath in. Out. Good job. Couple more. One more. With pointer or ring finger, cover the left nostril. Breathe in. Breathe out through the right nostril. Good, so breathing in through the right nostril. And out through the right nostril. Two more here, breathing through the right nostril. And release. Take a breath in. And out. Awesome. All right, time to get moving. So we're going to start with something I've heard called a circle of breath. It's a great shoulder opener. So we'll inhale, Bring hands to center at the heart. Exhale, interlace the fingers, round through the back, and push your hands out in front of you. Inhale, lift the arms up. Gaze up, but keep the back of the neck long. And exhale, stretch your arms out and down. Take the left hand to the ground at your side, then take the right arm in front and above you. Now ground down through the right hip. Let's take a breath here. Exhale, drop the right hand in front of you to the right side. Left hand comes in front and up. Ground down through the left hip. Let's take a breath here. Keep the neck long. Exhale, come down through the front. Sit up tall. Inhale, arms or hands to center. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Pull the belly in slightly. Exhale, stretch the arms out to the sides. Flex your hands so that you're really extending through the whole palm. Left hand down, right hand comes in front of you and up. Inhale here. Exhale, take the right arm down. Swing through to the left side. Lift the left hand up. Inhale. Exhale. Come through center. Sit up tall. Exhale here. Let's take another round. Don't worry so much about what you look like. Inhale, arms, hands to center. Exhale, push. Feel more into it. Inhale, hands come up, shoulders down. Exhale, let the hands come to the sides and down. Good. Feel that full extension of your arms, your shoulders. Your hip reaching down, stretching through right side. Exhale through center, plant the right hand. Lift the left. Make sure the right shoulder stays down and the left hip stays down. Exhale through center, come back up. And take the hands behind you slightly. If you're on a pillow, you can go either on it or behind it. And let's just puff up the chest a bit here, tuck the chin. Then take your gaze to your nose. Let's take 2 more breaths. Inhale. Good. Opening the chest. Exhale. Release. Coming to sit up. All right. Move that pillow out of the way for a while here. And come to hands and knees, tabletop. So in a couple of our other videos, we've done yoga dand before. Well, we're going to take it slow here on hands and knees and practice just going through the whole mobility of the shoulder joints. So what it'll look like is hands and knees, then shift your hips back a little bit. Set your hands a little farther in front than you would normally in tabletop. Then bend the elbows so that the elbows come down towards the ground. Still hug them in. And slide the chest forward. Make sure you're not dipping all the way down. Keep the chest lifted. And then push yourself forward into a back bend. Squeeze the glutes. Maybe your knees leave the ground, maybe they don't. And maybe your elbows stay bent. Exhale, bend the elbows to about a right angle. And press back on hands and knees into child's pose. So this is where it starts and ends. Keep that length in the arms. Inhale, glide forward. Bend the elbows. Keep the chest low. Inhale, lift the chest. Find a back bend. Gaze down the tip of your nose. Exhale, bend the arms. Bend the elbows and push yourself back to child's pose. Take a breath here. Let's do it a couple more times. Hug the elbows in towards your midline the entire time, sliding forward, inhaling into a back bend, exhaling to modified chaturanga. Exhale to child's pose. Take a breath here. Lengthen the back of your neck. Let's take one more round. Spread the fingers, lengthen the arms. Pull the shoulders down the back though. And inhale, come forward and up, back bending. Exhale, bend the elbows and push back to child's pose. Awesome, let's take a breath. Take this opportunity to lengthen through the back of the spine and the back of the neck. One more breath here. Can you breathe into your back? All right, plant the hands, flip your toes under. Find a downward facing dog here. Just as a transitional place, we're just gonna take a couple breaths here to stretch our legs. One more. Then step your right foot forward, bring the left knee down, and come up so that your hands are on your right thigh, right above the knee. So you can put a blanket or a pillow below your left knee if the ground is bothering it. This is our posture here. We're finding a stretch in the front of the left thigh, the front of the left hip. So really aim the tailbone down, lengthening this low back space. Sink your hips forward, but also press the top of your left foot into the ground and press your right foot into the ground. So it's a strong stretch. 3 more breaths here. Option to lift the arms up. Just take this stretch through more of the belly and abdomen. 2, one more breath. 1, plant the hands, step back to downward dog. Let's take a breath here. Step the left foot forward, take the right knee down. Inhale, rise up. Hands can come to the left thigh. Sit up tall, press the right foot into the ground, press the left foot into the ground. Lengthen the low back. Lift through the chest and sit up tall. A few more breaths here. Maybe raise your hands up. Maybe take the gaze up, but keep the length in the neck. One more breath. Exhale, plant the hands. Come to hands and knees, and then take a seat. Bring the legs forward. We're gonna find a hip stretch. If you know you have limited hip mobility, sit up on your wonderful pillow again. Otherwise, you can sit on the ground, whatever's comfortable, and we're gonna stack the right shin over the left, bending both knees. Now, it's completely normal to look more like this. That's fine. That's still the posture, all right? So find this hip opening that feels right on your body. Lifting up through the chest, inhale. Exhale, fold over the legs. You can reach the arms forward. You can have a pillow here, hug it. Good, let the head go. We're gonna be here for a little longer than 5 breaths. This is a great place to flex the feet or point the feet and notice how that can change the hip sensations. About 3 more breaths here. Can you soften a bit more? 2. Last breath. Can you lengthen forward a little bit more? One. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, sit back. We're going to switch sides. I'll turn so you can see from the side view this time. Take the other leg on top. Mine's the left leg. Left leg on top. Sitting up tall. Two sides can be very different from each other. Sit up, inhale. Exhale, folds you down. You may let the head go, but notice if that causes any pressure in the neck. A slight lift can alleviate that pressure. Slight tucking of the chin can also help. Where's your breath at? Can you find your breath again? That slow, even breathing we started class with. Let's take one more. Lengthen forward, good. All right, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Lengthen the legs out. All right, and we're gonna come into Baddha Konasana. I think people call this butterfly pose sometimes. So again, sitting up on a pillow can be helpful. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart. And what I like to do is kind of turn my leg flesh out so that my hips are reaching down. Then inhale, lift through the chest. And exhale, begin to fold forward. Elbows can be a great place to rest. Hands are a great place to rest. Just keep some integrity in your spine here. Don't completely round. We want to keep some space in our low back. Good. We're going to be here for about 5 breaths. Tuck the chin. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, rise up. And then Upavishta Konasana variation. So you're going to lengthen the legs out, keep them going wide, and we're going to fold forward once again. So inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, walk the hands forward. Might be tempting to let the legs go, and the toes usually turn in towards the front of your mat. So try to keep them turned back, flexed up towards the sky. Good. Keep length in the back of your neck through to the tip of your tailbone. 2, 3 more breaths here. Maybe release down. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. Good. Take the legs out in front of you. And exhale, lie down on your back. All right. Good. Bend the knees, give the lower back some space. Let the arms go long. All right, we're gonna find 2 bridge poses, all right? So, for the first round, be gentle on yourself. Take your soles of the feet down. Maybe you can brush the back of the heels with the fingers, and then grab the sides of your mat with your hands. Make sure that your shoulder blades are down on your back, not up by your ears. And then inhale, lift the hips, squeeze the glutes. Drag the feet back towards your head. Press the feet into the ground. Now push the feet out a little bit towards the front of your mat. See how that changes things for you. 2 more breaths. Long in the back of the neck. Last one. Really pull the sides of the mat apart to open the chest. Exhale, release. Good, take a breath here. Now you can do the exact same way with the hands on the sides, or you can pull your shoulder blades down your back a little bit more, make some space, and interlace your fingers. Inhale, rise up. One. 2, breathing into the top of the chest here. 4, last breath. 5, exhale, lower down. All right, I'm gonna find a supine twist here. Supine, laying on the back. So inhale, pick your hips up a little bit, move them to the right, and then take your knees down to the left, turn your head to look right. There's our twist. If you don't feel much here, you can lengthen the left leg forward and take the right knee all the way over the left side. More important thing here is that your shoulders stay down rather than your knee going all the way to the ground. 1 more breath. Make it a slow one. Good. All right. Come through center. Pick your hips up, move them back to center, and then pick them up again, move them to the left. Bring your knees down to the right and gaze to the left. Can you breathe into the left side of your rib cage? If you want a little more sensations here, straighten the right leg and take the left knee over. Again, focusing more on the left shoulder being down than the knee coming all the way down. 3. 2. 1. Good. All right. Unwinding here. Bring your hips back to center. Find a comfortable resting posture. We've reached the end of our gentle practice today. You can take legs up the wall if you'd like an inversion, or stay right here. Let the ground support you. Allow yourself to be here for at least a couple of minutes. Thank you for joining us today on 8 Limbs of Fury. Enjoy your rest.